Good evening and welcome to Monday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Ecuador. Ecuador's youngest mayor, Brigitte Garcia, and an advisor were found shot dead in a car on Sunday, said police in the South American country, which is in the grips of a wave of violence that authorities blame on drug trafficking. National police said they were investigating the deaths of Garcia and the 27-year-old mayor of San Vicente and Jairolo after the discovery of their bodies in the province of Manabi. Woungs police said in a statement Garcia belonged to former President Rafael Correa's Citizen Revolution Party. Correa and Lucia Gonzalez, the party's presidential candidate, in the recent elections called Garcia's killing an assassination on social media platform X. Garcia is the latest political figure in the country to be killed following the assassination of presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio last August. Villavicencio, a vocal critic of corruption and organized crime, was killed while leaving a campaign event 2 weeks before the election. President Daniel Noboa declared a state of emergency in January amid a spike in violence that saw armed men invade a TV station during a live broadcast. Noboa also designated 22 criminal groups as terrorist organizations. The state of emergency was extended earlier this month. While in Brazil, Brazilian police arrested 3 people on Monday, including a federal lawmaker, in connection with the 2018 murder of Rio de Janeiro City Council member Marielle Franco and her driver. Federal police arrested Congressman Chinico Brazo, his brother Domingos Brazo, a counselor on the Rio de Janeiro State Audit Court TCE, and former Rio Police Chief Rivaldo Barbosa. The 2 sources said. The police said in a statement that it was serving 3 arrest warrants and 12 search and seizure warrants in connection with the murder, but mentioned no names. Police officers arrived at TCE headquarters early on Sunday to carry out a search and seizure warrant at the office of Domingos Brazo, the audit court said in a statement. Franco was gunned down in her car as she left an event on the night of March 14th, 2018, with her driver Anderson Gomes and her press secretary Fernanda Chaves, who survived. In March 2019, 2 former police officers, Ronnie Lessa and Ilico de Carroza, were indicted on charges of shooting Franco and her driver. And last year, police arrested another suspect linked to the case. Justice Minister Ricardo Lewandowski said Lessa gave investigators important new information last week that would allow them to solve the case soon. Finally, news from Trinidad. A local rapper who went by the name VMAX was shot and killed in Mount Lambert on Thursday night. Police said that around 11 p.m., Ronald Virasamy, 32 of Sinan Gardens, Lower Santa Cruz, was sitting in a Toyota Aqua Parks at 2nd Avenue between 4th and 5th Streets, Mount Lambert, when he was ambushed. Police said that Virasamy was shot several times above the body and died while sitting in the car. The killer then ran off. Residents who heard the gunshots called the police. When officers arrived, he was found slumped behind the steering wheel of the car. His body was later moved to a mortuary in Champs Fleurs and later to the Forensic Science Center, where postmortem is expected to be performed early next week. Police said that Virasamy had been born in Florida, United States, but grew up in Trinidad. I'm Daisy Richards. Thank you for watching. Until next time, and do have a productive week.